What's going on, guys? How we doing today? This is Basharka2. In this video, we'll be talking about product research and seasonality. This is video number 6 in the free Amazon FBA course that I am giving away for the next 30 days, really for the next 24 days, because we've already had 5 days and this is number 6. So for the next 24 days, I'm giving out free Amazon FBA course over a course of 30 days. There's already 5 videos up. This is video number 6. You need to stay tuned. You need to subscribe right now and go ahead and watch my videos day by day, because at the end of the 30 days, I'm taking all those videos down. So you must follow my my videos day by day. Subscribe so you can get the updates, and also watch the videos, absorb the information, and start doing it. And then feel free to send me a direct message. The first link in the description is going to be, excuse me, to that to my website. So go ahead and ask me any questions you may have. And also, if you want to join the mentoring program, that's going to be in the first link also. So in this video, we will be actually talking about the first product research tool and method that I use, and then also I'll be showing you guys seasonality and what I look for and stuff like that. So product research is probably going to be a 3-part. This is part 1, and then I'm going to have, for the next 2 days, I'm going to have, because I have 5 or 6 different methods of product research. So that's why I want to, actually talk about them in depth, and I want to explain to you guys how exactly I do it, because this is the most important phase of the whole system. So make sure that you subscribe and you stay tuned. So here's what I do. So this is my first product research method. It is the simplest, and also most of everybody knows about it. Now, one thing, I don't do any product research unless I use the Jungle Scout Chrome extension, and I'll show you guys how that looks like. So if you actually just go ahead and here, I'll show you guys. It is this little thing right over here, and if you just click on it, some numbers will start popping up, and it'll show you the results of whatever specific product you're looking for are. So here's what I do. So what I'm gonna do is I will actually go ahead and go, let's say I am gonna search. I always use this product molecular model kit. So let's say if we go to this product right here and we want to know exactly the sales of this product, how it performs, reviews of all the competitors, and everything. What I'll do is I will go ahead and click on the Jungle Scout Chrome extension, and then the numbers will just pop up, and then as you can see, this is what's happening here. So the where it says product name, this is pretty much the actual title. There's also the brand, who's the seller. There's the price. There's category. There's rank. And there's sales. There's revenue, and then there's reviews. And then I don't look at these. So here's what I look for. So let's go ahead and actually pop up our. Alright, so I just went ahead and popped up my criteria list that I was talking about in yesterday's video. And then what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and sit there and actually match, and then see if this item fits this criteria and what I'm looking for. So I'm looking for $3,000 a month. Alright, so reviews below 50, average is 71. That's not terrible, even though you've got this at 600. So what, as I said, is I look at the top 13, and I'll make sure that at least 7 of them are 7 of them fit my criteria, right? And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and actually take all the sponsored ones out. So I'll go ahead and do boom, 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 and then take this bad boy out. So that that way they're not in my research. All right, so I'll look at these. Okay, so all right, I need to stop clicking it. So the reviews, there are 71. As I told you, they're not terrible. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the top, whatever, this looks like 10 are within the 50, so the reviews are okay. 71 is not terrible. If it's in the hundreds, then stay away. Number of sales, 300. I mean, this is not great. I'm looking for something at least 300. 250 is not that good. At least $18. Most of them average sell price 25. So okay. Stable. If you look at it, it is pretty stable. It's within a couple dollars. Liability. I mean, it's got little parts, but it's not being sold for little children. It's being sold for high school kids and college students. So it's not a liability. Breakable. It's not breakable. Competitors list. So what I'll do here is I'll look at the top, let's say, so an unsponsored. So I'll look at the top. Okay, so let's analyze the top 4. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. So here's what I'll do. So I'll go ahead and click on this bad boy, and then I'll see, okay, first of all, what I've noticed with this product is there's two categories. There's the 239 or 240 piece, and then there's the 100 and some of them are like 124, some of them are like 130 pieces. So there's 2 different items, right? So I'll just go ahead and look at this and then say, okay. As far as the title goes, this is a pretty decent title. The longer the title, the better. The title is a keyword field, so you want to make sure that you put the most used keywords in that title, and also what it's being used for, how it's used, who uses it. You put that all in the title, and then also what it comes with. Now let's look at pictures. Pictures, you have at least 5 to 7 that are zoomable. Shows the product being used. See, like, this is great. Shows the old product, what it has, like this is being used. So yeah, I mean, this is, and see, they offer discounts. I mean, this is an amazing listing, actually. And then you look down, okay, where are the features? Let's see here. Okay, so features. Okay, so here's how I like to do my features. So what I'll do is I'll put the main feature in big caps, and then like a few words, and then I'll explain in a couple sentences why it is, like in this hands-on learning. Okay, how and why is it hands-on learning? And then I'll go a couple sentences. So they kind of do this molecular kit, this educational molecular model kit, blah blah design. Okay, so that's good. Country model kit, easy to learn, assembly complex structures in minutes, color coded universal standard. So, all in all, this is a pretty good listing. Description. Description is not the most important, but see, they actually go talking about what the product comes with, what it is. It's pretty much features broken down a little bit further, and then they give actually the count and exactly what every single one comes with. So this is how actually, and then you look at their reviews. So they have 108 reviews, and they're all 5 stars. So really, this is a very good listing, right? And so if you are gonna do this listing in particular, you need to at least, do at minimum as good as this, if not better. So maybe like more pictures, maybe like a different variety. Now here's one thing that I've also noticed on this particular product, because I've been using it a lot, is that it comes with a remover tool. Let me show you what a remover. I think some of those will probably have it. See, like that one doesn't have it, and if it does, it'll like say it in the front, or it'll. Okay, I think this one has it. So what a remover tool is? No, this doesn't have it. So what a remover tool is? It's a little like wrench looking, plastic thing they use to undo the parts, because they get a little bit hard to undo, especially in the beginning when they're like still not. Oh, it's right. See, do you see this? Do you see this? Yep, do you see this right here in the middle, the white one? So that's a remover tool. So like this has it. I think that other one doesn't have it. So maybe you can, start with a better price. Just include that, and then maybe look for other things that you can actually include with your product that will differentiate you from other products, and then sell it for the same price. So let's say, this guy doesn't have the remover tool, so maybe you could, get a remover tool like these guys. So like these guys are competing with this guy. These guys have the remover tool exactly the same, and they're selling it $2 less than their price, $2.40 less than their price. So, that's something you can be looking into, is that, okay, what can I offer? Can I offer something on top of what my competitor is selling, and go same price or lower at least? Okay, Actually, let's go ahead and go back. So molecular model kit. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump on. Okay, so this is the pretty much the most basic way of product research. This is pretty much what this is like. Let's say if you already have a product in mind that you want to search, or what I would do is when I first started FBA, honestly, what I would do is I would go to just different categories, and then I would literally just let's say I would go to all departments, and then let's say you go to home garden pet tools, right? And then they show you like the subcategories, and then from there you just select whatever. I didn't select. What happened here? Okay, so kitchen and dining. Okay, so let's say kitchen and dining. So you go to those subcategories, and then you literally go into them and then go through the whole, every single thing, and then you actually start running your jungle scouts. Now, this is not the best method of product research. This is one of the most basic ones, but I was just wanting to show you guys jungle scouts and how the Chrome extension works. Now, jungle scouts also has more tools, like there's the web app, and then there's the product tracker, which I will be actually going more in depth in future videos, which probably will be tomorrow. And then I have other ways of product research. Let me actually show you guys the other way of product research that I do using the same method or similar method. So let's say I go on this guy and we determine that this guy actually has a very good listing, and then we believe that this is a good good listing. They probably have a good store. Here's what I do, and here's what I found started finding successful products doing. I liked a particular listing, right? But let's say this particular item, like this is the demand is not there, it's a little bit competitive. So what I'll do is I'll use this person's store, or I'll go into this person's store. All you got to do is just click on their name and actually go into their store. Okay, and then what you do is you start going through all of their products and then seeing, examining them, and then all you got to do is just copy it and then paste it in a new window, and then make sure that when you go to Amazon that it's on all departments. Otherwise it won't show you all the results possible. And then what you got to do is pretty much copy paste the link, and then from there run your jungle scout. So make sure that it's on all departments, and then you just paste it here, and then after that runs, then what you got to do is run your jungle scouts Chrome extension, and then it'll give you all the the results for this particular item. Okay, so this is a method that I found very successful. I found a few products that were actually very successful, and spying on other people's Facebook stores, and spying on other people's listings by finding something in a listing that I actually found very interesting, then going into their store and then finding other products within their store. Now let's go ahead and go to this website where you find seasonality. So here's what you do. Every time you find a product, let's say you like the product, you said, okay, this is the product that I want. You go and copy the ASIN. You get the ASIN, and then from there, what you do is you go to camel.com, and you go ahead and let me show you what I do. I don't know why it's called camel. Don't ask me. I'm not sure. You go right here, and then you paste the ASIN, or you could do the whole listing, or you could do the URL, or whatever you want to do. I typically just like the ASIN. See how it shows? What you do is you go down to sales rank, and then I'll show you what I'm looking for. And then you want to find out if it's seasonal or not. Okay, so this is seasonal. This is a seasonal graph. So the closer it is to 0, sometimes the number isn't 0, but the closer it is to 0, okay, the more consistent the sales. If you have things like this, that means it's a seasonal item. It comes into season and it gets out of season. This is a product that sells to students, so it is a seasonal item. So it's going to be hot around times like June, July, August, and then it's going to die down after that. But this is about seasonality, and then also the most basic product research. I always use Jungle Scouts, make sure you subscribe, as for the for a period of 30 days I am uploading a free Amazon FBA guide, so you need to make sure that you subscribe and take advantage of